in Branson.
We kept things pretty quiet once we got past the morning round of rain and storms this afternoon, and that did kind of have an impact on temperatures. Looking back over the past 36 hours, with the dry start we had to our Friday morning, it was downright chilly with upper 30s to lower 40s to start the day out before we saw highs nicely topping out in the lower to middle 70s. But with all the clouds, the rain and the storms this morning, we only dropped back into the upper 50s this morning before we saw some sunshine break out and push highs back to about 72 degrees. But as Doug said the other night, thunderstorms erupted right on top of the region and it just kept on going through the morning hours. But we're mainly keeping things quiet as we continue through the rest of the evening, at least to get things started. As far as rain that we've seen from this morning, almost pushing an inch on the average. And needless to say, plenty of us saw more than an inch of rain in some spots. That's why we had a few areas with flash flood warnings throughout the course of the day. But those have expired once we hit the top of the 6 o'clock hour. And at the very least, we're starting this evening out with not a lot of action on the radar network. But I guarantee you this is going to get another workout as we go into tomorrow. For now, though, we're trying to see some cloud cover build back in from 7th and range line, but we're looking okay. We're looking dry at the 6 o'clock hour, 70 degrees, southeast breeze at 11, and the humidity sitting at 73%. We actually have a contrast in temperatures, quite a contrast, from mid-60s around Fort Scott, Nevada, and Stockton Lake to upper 70s once you hit Independence, Nowata, Bonita, 76 in Grove, and 76 down in Jay, Oklahoma. So that's a warm front lifting through, and that means we're actually going to have a mild evening and a mild night, as lows eventually will drop back into the mid-60s. But the main focus that we're going to focus on here for the next 2 minutes is our storm system at the surface. You can see the counterclockwise swirl over central Kansas. That's where the brunt of the system is. We're getting the warm front lifting through now. That's what allowed us to warm up throughout the course of the day. But now we'll have to keep our eyes on the cold front. That will reorganize and waste no time heading our way during the afternoon. Plus, upstairs, it's not this upper level low near Edmonton and Vancouver, Canada. It's a developing upper low near Utah, northern Utah. That's going to strengthen past to our north and west as the front rolls on through. And unfortunately, that's setting us up for a low to elevated severe threat. You can see how it affects mainly the eastern half of the viewing area. So when can we expect this to unfold? I'm thinking the prime time here will be 3 in the afternoon until 8 o'clock. So it's just a 5-hour opportunity for any strong to severe storms. But the ones that do fire up, they will have a risk for wind, hail, and we can't rule out some isolated tornadoes with the setup that we've got in place. But at least we'll keep things quiet to start the evening out. But the system out west, before it starts to really push in, could bring in a few storms overnight. Not looking at anything too strong, certainly not expecting anything severe, but it will help with the mostly cloudy skies to keep temperatures in the mid-60s to start the day out. Here's noon. We're dry to start, but the cold front will be starting to work through our western counties. Here's 3 o'clock. You can see the storms scattered in nature. These will probably be supercells firing up as we go late into the afternoon. And by 5 o'clock, they're going to try and consolidate into a line. If they can do that, this will be mainly a wind threat as the storms work into Missouri. But if we have any broken parts in the line, they could still probably produce a tornado threat and a hail threat. But you can see how once we get on the backside of the system, 8 o'clock, we're done. So the recap temperatures will drop to 66 in the morning, 75 by noon. Afternoon highs right around 78 degrees with a good southwest wind throughout the day. And the reminder again, the alert day, that's where the storm chances Sunday afternoon and into Sunday evening. Then we're dry Monday and Tuesday, 63 Monday, 74 on Tuesday. We'll watch for another system by the middle of the week, Mike, but that will certainly keep things feeling like fall with upper 50s for Thursday and 60s going into the next weekend.
All right. Hey, I got my wish. Fall weather is finally here. Thank you, Nick Kelly. And coming